Hi everybody, I'm Amy from the Cauldron, and in today's episode of Dye Time I'm going to be dyeing these socks, which are 74% viscose, 24% nylon and 2% elastane. When I saw these in the shop I assumed that they were cotton socks. I didn't actually check. But viscose, if I remember rightly, is a man-made product from wood, which takes dye really well. I've never dyed socks like this sort of fibre before. I've just rolled those up. I'm wondering if that's the best way to do this. Yeah, I think I'll do it like this. I've sort of, these socks are flattened that way around. So I've just pulled it apart so that the heel's on the bottom. And I'm just going to fold it like that. So the toes are on the top there. I'm going to do the same with this one. In fact, I think I want toes on the bottom. There we go, and just sort of have them lying like that in my little tub. Now I'm going to put a layer of ice on top of these. I'm going to be doing dye over ice. Everything I'm using today is dedicated for dyeing. I don't use it for food. I've got my gloves on and I am wearing a mask. I've got my table protected with this old towel. I have on hand this skein here of floss. It's 10 metres of 100% cotton floss. I've used it in one project already, which is why there's two colours on there already. The dyes I'm using today are Nebula Navy and Turquoise, Fibre Reactive dyes from Dharma. These are both primaries, meaning they are only made up of one colour molecule, so they won't split. And I'm going to do sort of stripes, I think, diagonal stripes. So I've got 2 spoons. I'm not using the same spoon in the 2 pots. I'm just going to go back and forth with these. This is a colour combination I have used before when I was doing my swatches for dyeing my hoodie. So when I dyed these on a little cotton towel, and I really like the idea of this, but I used too much Nebula Navy in that, and so it kind of just took over. So I'm going to up the turquoise in this. Try not to go overboard with the Nebula Navy. There we go. Turquoise can be a bleeder, but I want to try and get those colours. So as you can see, I've got 2 separate spoons. I'm now going to just use this cotton floss just to wipe my spoon on. That turquoise is just spreading quite a lot. It's going to look really pretty, I hope. When it's done, move that out of the way. And I have another 10 metre skein of this cotton floss that I'm just going to lay on top here, just to see how it takes up the dye. I'm just curious. There we go. And since this is cotton, I don't need heat to set this. I can just stick a lid on it and leave it, if I find the right lid. I've got lots of lids here. Nope. Well, once I find the right lid, there we go, I can just put this out of the way for the next couple of days. This has been sitting out for about 3 days now. Ooh, that is a dark, dark colour. I'm going to give the floss a little rinse off first of all, and then I'm going to wash this separately. The way I wash floss, I'm not going to film it, is just I soak it in soapy tap water, and then I change the water every now and then until the water runs clear, just running clear. That's looking all right at the moment, which I'm happy with. I'll still soak it, but let's have a look at these. Whoa, that is a lot of colour coming out there. Now I fully expect lots of colour to come out, which is what's happening, because that's just what happens with fibre reactive dyes and plant-based fibres. They don't exhaust in the same way that animal fibres and acid dyes do. Now with this, I think I went overboard with the Nebula Navy again. You can see some patches are lightening up already. This is going to be a little while. The water is significantly lighter now. I'm not going to stand here and wash these until the water runs clear. I am going to... I did this before. I still don't know the science behind it, but it didn't seem to do anything bad to my socks last time. So I'm just going to pour on some hot water. Give it a bit of a hot rinse out there. Hey, not much came out that time at all. Brilliant. And now I'm just going to go stick these in the washing machine with some old towels. And here they are, the finished floss and socks. I tried to not go overboard with the Nebula Navy. I wanted there to be a pop of turquoise, but I still don't think I've got the balance quite right. There is a lot of Nebula Navy on this. They're quite dark socks, whereas the turquoise is quite a bright blue. I'm working on it. I'm going to get the balance right one day, but I do think they've worked really nicely together, those two colours, and they've made some really pretty patterns on this, I think. And because they're both primaries, neither of them have broken, because they're both made of just one colour molecule. So I think that adds to the really nice effect to them as well. And I love sort of like these little patterns. I think they're great. And the floss, that's mostly Nebula Navy, I think. It's lovely floss. There are some lovely lighter patches and darker patches, but I'm really not sure what happened to that turquoise. It kind of got overtaken. And this floss, I think, would make really nice waves or something. What would you use this floss for? And this is the floss that I used to wipe my spoons on, and I think I might have found where that turquoise went. So we've got the patches of Nebula Navy here and here, I think. But that turquoise dissolved and just spread everywhere. I don't know how I can get that replicated on this or the socks. Maybe I just need to go really heavy-handed with the turquoise and then just sprinkle the tiniest bit of Nebula Navy on top. I don't know, maybe I'll try that next time. But this, again, this is a really pretty, messy, unique floss that I definitely could not replicate at all. But it's fun. It's really fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Do please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you think of these socks. If you got any tips for me for using Nebula Navy and turquoise together without the Nebula Navy completely taking over, please let me know. If you'd like to buy anything that's been featured in this video or any of my videos, I don't have a shop at the moment, but I am working on it. Please reach out to me through social media. I am from the Cauldron everywhere, so reach out to me and we'll be able to sort something out, I hope. I publish a new dyeing tutorial every Monday, usually around about 6 PM UK time, so make sure you've got those notifications turned on so you never miss a new video. Thank you so much for watching.